You know what this is? This is Primal Yell by Amphora Parfums. And you know what? Yes, I'm too excited. This is a sample. This is my second sample. And if you can see, this one is almost gone. But believe me, I have a full bottle coming on the way in the mail right now. I was just so excited that I have to do this review early. So what is Primal Yell by Amphora Parfums? What it is, it's one of the most amazing, unique cherry fragrances that I have ever smelled. I wasn't familiar with this brand. I had a friend, a buddy, give me a sample of this. He gave me a sample of all of the collection actually and wanted me to check it out to see what I thought. And honestly, everything I smelled so far has been great. Apparently, the owner of Amphora Parfums is also the perfumer. His name is Noah Virgil. Virgil. And he appears to be a man of many talents. You know what? I'm gonna put a link to his website so you can check it out. I just love the artistry and his vibes. Let's see if I can get some sprays of this. It's really almost gone. We'll do on back of that. No, we're gonna do 2 forearms there. We'll do 3 because it's a little sample. It's so good. Like I said, this one's almost gone. It's my second sample. Oh, this stuff is just so unique. It really is. You gotta smell. I wish you were here right now so you could smell what this room smells like with this fragrance. We'll do one more. Didn't even spray. I gotta toss this out in the garbage now. Right up top, I get blasted with this dark, tart, realistic cherry note. It's very dark cherry, and with this like sharp, screaming almond, like a bittery almond note, and it quickly mixes into like this synthetic, almost metallic, almost spicy, almost smoky uniqueness.
The notes of Primal Yell are cherry, bitter almond, hot iron, ooh, hot. Rose, castoreum, labdanum, vetiver, patchouli, and mask.
There's also, I don't know what it is, there is some kind of floralness in this that's kind of balancing everything a little bit, and also, I do pick up a little bit of musk. I don't know what kind of musk, where it's coming from. It's a little bit slightly leathery and animalic, but not overwhelming, not off-putting at all. Like, it's probably as presentable as an animalic, leathery fragrance can be. There's nothing in here that's like stinky. It is kind of spicy, but it has a vibe that comes off hot and glowing. It just does. Like, you feel like there's a heater by your face, but it's not too spicy. And it's interesting because one of the main notes listed in this fragrance is like liquid hot iron, like molten iron or steel. That's one of the main notes listed. So once again, up top, you get this dark, tart cherry, you get this screechy, bright, bittery almond, and you get this strange, synthetic, metallic, liquid metal smell. And I think it works phenomenally. Did I say that word right? Phenomenally? Phenomenally? And the best part, as this fragrance starts to dry down, that dark cherry note, in my opinion, is the star of the show. The cherry note is in this fragrance absolutely the whole time. It lasts the whole wear. It gets a little bit sweet, but one of my favorite parts about it is it's not medicinal at all. It doesn't have that cough syrup vibe. It has a realistic dark cherry vibe that makes you want to eat it, but don't eat too much of it because it also smells like hot molten steel. I will say, if you are a cherry connoisseur and cherry fragrances are your jam, you have to check out this Primal Yell. You have to check it out. It's so unique. I've never smelled another fragrance that was even close to smelling like this. It'll fit in your collection absolutely just perfectly. I'm gonna go on record saying this too. This cherry fragrance, and I think it's hard to find a good cherry fragrance. We might all agree on that. And I know there's some good ones. I know French Defense is great and all this, blah, blah, blah. But in my opinion, this blows away all the Tom Ford cherries by a lot. It does, and I do like some of those. Cherry Smoke is good. This smells better than Cherry Smoke. This is more unique, it lasts longer, and it's cheaper. You know, I think the name of this fragrance too, Primal Yell, is just perfect. The brand artistry is perfect. This is a very unisex fragrance too, in my opinion, and honestly, I'm not lying about this too. Every time I've worn this, I've gotten a compliment from somebody. You know, smelling it right from the actual sample vial, you get way more of the almond smell. Very interesting. It just smells so good. But every time I've worn this, I've gotten a compliment from somebody. Every single time. Every time, somebody was like, wow, that smells really good. And I'm like, I know. And it's, like I said, it is a little strange. And it grew on me and grew on me. And as of right now, this is my favorite cherry fragrance. For you fraghead niche connoisseurs, This smells like something I would expect if Nasamato made a cherry fragrance. This is kind of what I would expect him to make. It's kind of in that creativity ballpark. The projection and longevity are great. The longevity is very good, over 24 hours on clothes. I even smelled it on skin faintly after 24 hours. As far as the projection, I would say it's very strong, definitely room clearing, a small room for the first 6 hours. And then it tapers off very nicely and turns into a very, we'll say sexual. Can we say that word? We'll say a very attractive skin scent after a long amount of wear. There's almost something gothic about this fragrance. I don't know what it is. It's giving me like vampiric vibes, like a vampire. You know what this kind of reminds me of? Have you seen the movie Terminator 2 with Arnold Schwarzenegger? At the end, when he's lowering himself down to self-destruct in that giant thing of molten steel. Now imagine if you took Terminator off that and you put a giant cherry and just sent that cherry down to the molten steel. That's exactly what this smells like to me. As far as wear, this is perfect in the cooler months. This is absolutely dominating winter. I'm wearing this, I can't wait. I'm gonna wear this the rest of all the winter. It's winter right now as of filming this video, and I'm wearing this every single day. But honestly, I would rock this all year, and this would absolutely slay on date nights, especially if it's a little bit cooler, on men or women. I would love to smell this on a woman too. Now, as you'd expect with this kind of quality and brand, and it is very smooth, it's a little bit pricey, right? So this is roughly $140 for a 50 ml. I don't believe there's 100 ml. So you can do the math on what 100 ml would cost. That's the 3.4 ounce. This is the 1.7 ounce. Well, this is the sample. You know what I'm saying? They do have 15 milliliters and they do have samples available. I would highly suggest going to the website. I'll put some links again down below and getting a sample of the whole set. There's a few other ones I really enjoy too. Virginal was really good. I believe that's probably named after him since his name is Noah Virgil. Sublimate was really good. Honey Cakes was nice and spicy. You know what? I'm gonna say this. If the owner of this brand is a very artsy guy, he does a lot of different stuff. I was kind of checking him out a little bit. He's into theater and all that, and I love that. If he truly is the perfumer, and he is because we know that there are some brands that have ghost perfumers, and that's fine. But if he is truly the perfumer, I think he's really onto something because this is his first line in his launch. There's only about 5, I would say. This is something special. This is really good, and he's gonna be absolutely killing it very soon. Very, very soon. He just needs a little more hype. You know what? I wanna hype this brand up. This is Amphora Parfums. It's gonna be amazing. They're gonna kill it. I'm calling it now. This is what, December 2025. This is so good. Primal Yell is really good. Watch this blow up. Watch these blow up. I'm calling it. I did, bro. I called it. That's all I gotta say. I can't wait for my full bottle. I can't wait. It's so amazing. It's so amazing. It just smells so good. It's such a great cherry.